Good morning, it's Gemma. Today is overcast and wet, quite heavy rain where there was, and it's my favourite weather, especially in the summer. So I've been preparing hard for it, but it's eased off now, so I just wanted to show you this wild rose. Dog rose, I think they call it. So we're going to enter the threshold, go into the woods. So my plan for today is I brought out my 3x3 DD tarp. It hasn't been out of the cupboard for a while. And I thought before I visit the oak tree, I think that'll be about day 27 of that, if I'm correct. I thought I'd set up and have a cup of tea under the tarp. I've brought my camping chair out with me. It needs to be repaired. So I've bought the sewing kit to do that. Yeah, the rain's coming down again now. It's nice to see running water again. It's quite foamy down there. Don't want to get my phone too wet. So the tree canopy has closed over now, meaning that all the spring flowers have receded for this year. Right, so this is the spot I was thinking of. Good job I found the little path leading to it. It's both sides had steep bramble. Again, I haven't scoped out the area brilliantly. We're sort of on the intersection of some main footpaths here, but because it's raining, I'm hoping not many people will be out. So I've just tied my tarp in a diagonal configuration, and I'm going to pin out the other sides, so hopefully we'll have some shelter. Okay, so here's my setup. I'm pleased with it. Glad I bought some different lengths of rope with me. I've got a great big length of paracord I've managed to rig between two trees, make the roof of the shelter fairly flat. Ground sheet and somewhere to hang my poncho to dry. Yeah, this is a really nice setup. Got a table here in the form of a tree trunk. I'll put my drink. Listen to the rain for a little while. Yeah, I'm lovely and dry under here. It's around about 7:45 in the morning, and I think it's forecast rain for the next couple of hours, so what a contrast to yesterday. I completed my ecotherapy buddy volunteer training yesterday at Forest Farm Peace Garden in Hainault, which is where I live, just a 15-minute walk from where I live. Extremely convenient, and it's just exceeded my expectations, this garden. It's run on permaculture principles, and they've even got a cob oven, and I've never actually seen cob in real life until yesterday. And yeah, I feel like at last I'm doing the work that I've been wanting to do for years now, with the right people. I brought home some lovely organic fresh garlic that the community had grown, and now I'm part of the community. I can help myself to the produce, which is fantastic. And I've also got to book another shift at the Felix project, which is a very different atmosphere indeed, an industrial kitchen. It's going to take me time to get used to, but it's a challenge I'm up for. Yeah, this is just perfect. Yeah, just going to enjoy my tea, relax for another half an hour or so, and we'll go and visit the oak tree. It won't be a sitting session, more just a hello and goodbye. So I've got a lot to do, but I like to touch base at least every couple of days. And thank you to the people that like my posts about the oak tree sit spot in the community section. I don't know who you are, so if you'd like to leave a comment, I know that Steve of the Drifting Spore reads those and comments. Check out his channel. He lives in Nova Scotia, and he's very knowledgeable about mushrooms and foraging, and we both trained in silver therapy and we graduated from the same school, Alma Oasis. So yeah, he's very knowledgeable and articulate and passionate about nature and the woods. So do check him out. It's nice to warm my hands on this flame. Literally just rolled out of bed this morning, so don't look too glamorous. But yeah, I was just thinking how I thought I was going to have to go all the way to America to experience sort of like permaculture communities and living and natural building things, but all the time, just around the corner, 15 minutes away, there's been somewhere that I've known nothing about. And I found the job on Roots to Work, which is, there's two, there's Roots to Work and Sustain, and they're all about you know, pro-organic farming and gardening, and helping the planet. And yeah, sometimes I think the universe puts things in your way which were meant to be. So yeah, it's always worth looking sort of on your own doorstep for things that you feel are too exotic or different from your area. Yeah, and do check out my Instagram, because I put photos and stuff of yeah, the work I'm doing up the Forest Farm Peace Garden, and stuff about my other projects, and you know, other observations about my adventures in the forest. So don't forget to check out that. We did a really interesting project exercise yesterday. I'm just keeping an eye on my tea. Yeah, it was like a mindfulness thing where we were given a colour chart, and then we had to find you know, natural objects like leaves, flowers, to match the colours on the chart. And yeah, it was just really brought you right bang into the present and stopped you thinking about other things going on in your life. And just amazing how when you really focus and look more closely at nature, you notice different colours in quite a small area, you know, all the colours of the rainbow, really. There's a photo on my Instagram of the things that we collected to match to the colours. And, you know, you're not just looking at the alive stuff, you're looking at the dead material as well. So sometimes on a leaf, it can be nice and green, then you turn it over and it's a lovely pale green. And there are all kinds of reds and blues and purples and oranges, kind of remnants from the winter. Yeah, it was an amazing exercise. It was good fun. So yeah, and oh, tea's ready. Yeah, the head gardener there was telling us about the Merlin app. It's for identifying birds. It looks really amazing, actually. It's free, and you can record the birds you hear, and it finds it out for you. Gives you a lot of information about the countries the birds are in, and yeah, all kinds of information. Yeah, it's just got really dark, and there's not much rain happening at the moment, but I think we're going to get another deluge. So I'm getting a bit cold now. I'm going to pack up and yeah, make my way to the oak tree. It's nearly 10 o'clock now. I can't believe I've been sat here for a couple of hours. I could easily stay for the rest of the day, and I think I must do another overnighter sometime. Now, I've nearly made a really bad mistake, which I'm going to warn people about. I've been taking down the tarp shelter, And just in time, I realised that if I let it go now, everything underneath is going to get soaking wet. So I'm going to pull everything out of the way just on the ground sheet there to save it all getting soaking wet when I pull the cord away. So I've just had an amazing encounter with a guy called Sammy, who's a hypnotherapist, and his website is www.newwavewellness.co.uk, if I remember correctly. Yeah, what a amazing chance encounter. He loves the forest as well, walking with his dog. Lots in common. He's a hypnotherapist and I'm a qualified hypnotherapist as well, many moons ago. So yeah, maybe we'll work together in the future. So amazing encounter. I had to laugh at myself because after telling you not to take the top down before you've got everything underneath out of the way, I did that, and then I was kind of gathering it all together, and of course got all my down jacket soaking wet, which is the last thing you want, because it's not really advisable to get down wet because it all clumps together and it takes a long time to dry out. So yeah, don't get yourself wet when you're putting it away. So as you can see, it's almost as if I was never here, and I've just stuffed everything that's soaking wet, and there's a lot that's soaking wet, into this dustbin bag and another hardcore plastic bag I'm going to just stick in my rucksack now, so stop everything getting wet. There we go. It's like we were never there. Yeah, Sammy was just saying that the forest has so many faces. I thought that was a really beautiful way of expressing how magical this place is, because there's just, every day it changes, and with the seasons, familiar paths become places of curiosity again. And he said that people think he's crazy for sitting and looking at the woods and enjoying this place. Similar to me, the looks I get from people, but I don't care. This makes me very happy, and surely that's what life's about, right? I've come out onto the grassland and it's very humid and warm, which is what I'm needing to heat up my bones. We've really needed this rain. I've loved every second. And I packed up at exactly the right time. There's lots of people around now. Let's go and say hello. I like to just check that there's no litter and nobody's been vandalising anything. I think the trunk seems a lot darker because of the wet. Everything's okay here. Say hello. Just holding the image of this tree in my mind in times of difficulty really helps. So anyway, what an adventure we've had today. I'm going to make my way back. I don't want to go through there, I'm going to get my clothes torn. So yeah, I'll say goodbye for now. Sorry, I'm turning the camera, there's lots of people, I don't want to capture on film. Yeah, I'll say goodbye for now. Thank you for those who engage with the content and enjoy it. My channel seems to be on its last legs. Don't quite know why. I'm not active on any other social media apart from Instagram occasionally, and I don't share my stuff, which probably doesn't help, but I'm not that type of person who likes socialising online too much. But yeah, I appreciate those who watch, and it's important for me to make these videos. It gives me strength to listen back to what I've recorded. Yeah, so I shall see you very soon. Bye.